how to adjust to the game. I'm not saying that it's easy, but you continue to have the same problem no matter where you go. You got the same problem. When you were in Cincinnati, you had the problem. Then you go to Oakland, you got the problem. And it's the same thing, hitting players. It was bound to happen. They were going to get tired of what he was doing. So, I mean, they move on. Let me say this. Brady had 6 Super Bowl rings. They're going to move on from Brady at some point, the NFL. They will definitely move on from Vontaze Burfict. And then I think Bill Romanowski out there, saying, Bill Romanowski lost people when he spit in J.J. Stokes' face and all the other stuff that he did. The guy has a bunch of stuff on film that he did that no one can really defend. And for Derek Carr to say he's misunderstood, to me, it is not even relevant. Because who he is off the field, it's not what he's portraying on the field. If that guy that's misunderstood was actually on the field, then things probably be different. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me go to the Wait a Minute Show chat room for one more time. But let's see. Oh, they just talking about Michigan going to get beat and all that stuff, man. Hey, man, I'm going to cheer for Michigan, but I'm going to be scared to death when they see Ohio State. And I'm not even ashamed to say that because it's the truth. We are not ready right now. We're just lucky we got a bunch of weeks ahead of us before we see Ohio State, at this point. But if we play this Saturday, oh, man, you won't hear nothing from me. And that's just the truth. But you're going to hear something from me now. And what you're going to hear from me is about the Big L Award. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for me to hand out the Big Loser Award. And the Big Loser Award is just something we hand out to someone that does something loserous. And we all have done it. And we all have had to take the L for it. So it's no different. This is an unbiased award that we hand out. The Big L Award, people find us. We do not find them. So, ladies and gentlemen, normally, again, we ride, in the Wait a Minute Show motorhome, or we all fly out in a negative G5. Well, it's a little problem with the negative G5. And we Lopan kind of forgot to make the payment. Yeah, so they were like, we're going to have to put a hold on it for a second. But Lopan paid it. We're going to get it back. So we went commercial this time. And we flew down to the city of Miami. Yeah, MIA, where it is beautiful down there. Now, have you heard this story? Now, if things are not already bad in the city of Miami when it comes to professional football, this just takes the cake. There's a vendor, and let me see if I can remember the name. Nathaniel Collier, and I probably shouldn't even say the name so they don't come looking for me, but it's too late. A walk-in vendor at a Miami Dolphins game decided it was a good idea to go ahead. And people who don't know who a walk-in vendor is the people that says, hey, peanuts, beer, and all that stuff. He decided, hey, I'm going to sell 2 beers. And someone watching the game said, hey, let me get 2 beers. Cool. Now, we live in 2019, so we don't do the whole exchanging of cash and all this stuff or having, exact change. So what we do, I just slide it. Here's my card. Well, there's only one problem. The walk-in vendor decided he was going to come up that game. And instead of him sliding it through his company slide machine or whatever it is that you want to call. He slid it through his own. Now, I know you're thinking like, yeah, that is horrible, but I mean, it ain't the worst thing. Let me tell you why it's the worst thing, ladies and gentlemen. The man slid it for $724. I mean, he was in there telling them, show me the money! $724 for 2 beers, and you didn't think that was going to show up on somebody's statement? Let me just put it to you this way. The person was already at a Dolphins game. It was already going bad. Do you really think they were going to invest that much money into a Dolphins game? And then the other thing is, whose card were you running? Now, if that was Warren Buffett or Bill Gates or something like that, then yes, maybe you could run it for $724 and then wouldn't nobody know that 2 beers went untraced and you came up. But you had someone, a regular fan who know good and well, when they check their statement, they're going to say, damn, I'm $700 short. Where is that coming from? And it's going to pop up and it's going to have those funny letters that don't nobody say ABC United or something like that. And you're going to be like, what was I doing that day? Sunday. Oh, that was when I was watching the Dolphins get their butt handed to them by the Chargers. But I don't remember charging anything. And then you remember I got 2 beers. So $724? You were at a Dolphins game. This would be different. Maybe if you was at Beyonce concert. Maybe if you were at, we're taking people to the moon or something. Something that will cost a lot more than what it is to get into a Dolphins game at this particular juncture. But you decided it was a good idea to go ahead, have a come up when it actually was a come down, and then someone reported you as expected, and then you can't even explain why you got personally $724 in your bank account from 2 beers that you gave someone, and then you just thought, ain't nobody gonna notice. So, for the walk-in vendor who thought it was a good idea to charge over $700 just for 2 beers, maybe you should have sold them some peanuts or something else, cotton candy, something to add up. So you could just say, I fat fingered that thing, but you didn't. You got to take this big L.
See? Another loser.
Indeed as well, Lopez. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. $724 for 2 beers. What kind of beer did these? What these beers name? No, Cabela said that walking vendor wasn't making no sales. No one at the Dolphins game anyway. Yeah, he should have went up in the press box and hit up Jeff Fox for a beer or something like that. Jeff Fox got dollars, not dollars and cents. I'm looking for you, Reggie. I'm looking for you, dollars and cents. You're going down this week, bruh. You're going down. So the big L is handed out. Sport topics are talked about. Lopan has gotten on my nerves. So that means we are at the end of the show. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in, man. If you were listening in the background, I appreciate you. And I'm going to get to the people that's in the chat room as well. But I want to say to a lot of people, man, hey, it's not that bad. Trust me, it's not that bad. When you think it is, stop thinking about yourself and think about somebody else that you know. And I'm pretty sure you're going to think, that could be my situation. So it's not as bad. You don't have to overlook it. You just got to realize it is what it is. And then the next step is, how do you make it better? What do you do to make it better? And then just execute and just do it. Get it done. So, to some people that was in the chat room, man, I appreciate you. Mocha Bell, I see you out there. I'm going to avenge your loss, Mocha. Shelly B, I see you out there. Dollars and cents, man. I appreciate you, big dog. Vince Wright, I see you out there. Man, my man Mo Cheese. Ben from BS3 Sports, I see you out there as well. I'm missing somebody. Lopan, I guess, myself. Melvin, I see you out there, big dog, as well. And if there is someone else that I missed, I apologize. But I got to get out of here. Man, I'll holler at y'all later. We'll do it all again. Either Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the WaitAMinuteShow.com or next Wednesday on X Squad Radio Network. Do not forget TDSS5, October 18th, 1920. XSquadAffiliates.com/TDSS5. So for your man, Jelani JB Bodie, two things as always. Stay positive and push forward. And I'll holler at y'all later. Lopan, let's go.